Hello there and welcome. Today I want to talk about news headlines that said that the poles are warming. They said that this was due to high up invisible clouds, which made me laugh. Since when did something invisible become capable of blocking heat? So I did a bit of research and I found a graph that showed the average temperatures at the Arctic from 1958 to now. From 1958 to now, the only change is that in the depths of winter, in 1958 it got to minus 40 degrees C, and now it drops to minus 30 degrees C. In summer, the temperatures barely rise above 0 degrees C, and this doesn't change from 1958 to now. I couldn't find a similar graph for Antarctica, but I did find average temperatures from recent times. Antarctica is even colder than the Arctic, and temperatures don't rise above 0 degrees centigrade, even in the height of the Antarctic summer. Even so, if a search is done for polar ice melting, the results are full of doom, saying the polar ice is melting at a rapid pace, and sea level rise is a major threat. They've been saying the same thing for years, and it hasn't happened, and since we know temperatures don't rise above 0 degrees centigrade, except for a very brief period in the Arctic, we can be reasonably sure the ice is not melting and sea levels are not rising. A very real threat to us is if they do something like blocking the sun or modifying the atmosphere so less sunlight and heat get to Earth. This would have a very bad effect. It would be like a perpetual winter where I live. As for sea level rise, the Saudi Arabians, Israelis and the United Arab Emirates have water desalination plants, so water is taken out of the sea quite often, as these countries have a mostly desert climate. This means there is more evaporation than rain. Overall, there are about 21,000 desalination plants around the world. These are never mentioned when they talk about sea level rise. When the mainstream media speak of doom, just do a bit of research, and if they haven't covered up the data, you can easily get that truth. I didn't even have to search that hard. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.